and this was in, like, on the mannequin on display right at the front, and it was the only one left. It was in my size, and I'm so obsessed with it. My boyfriend found this as well.
Basically spotted everything. I spotted the jacket too.
Yeah, yep. I mean, you know my style well now.
Yeah.
Over 2 years.
Say I'm not fashionable anymore. It's just that's mostly I'm picking out stuff for you.
You've come a long
and
way.
And you pick out stuff for me. We pick out stuff for each other.
Yes, you've come a long way, my love. We're home. 3 weeks down under, 1 month on the road total between Vancouver, Vegas, and Australia. I'm like, where have I even been? I am so happy to be home. Unfortunately, it is very short-lived. By the time you're watching this, we're on another 3-week trip. The travel ain't stopping, but it has been nice to settle for at least a smidgen of time. I'm gonna admit I haven't even unpacked. Very excited to do this little haul so that way I can finish unpacking and putting everything away and get my life in order just in time to pack once again. And if you want to keep up with all of my travels in real time, make sure to follow me on all the other platforms. The links are down below. You know where to find me. Before I jump into all of this, one thing I will say, I wish I got to do so much more shopping than I did. The fashion in Australia is so fire. I feel like in a world where everything is bland and everywhere has the same stores and the same stuff, they actually have some unique stuff. Like, there's so many banging fashion brands that are out of Australia that we can, like, yeah, sure, order online here if we want, but A, it's expensive to do that, and B, you know me, I like shopping in real life. I like getting to touch and feel things. But of course, when I was there, it was their fall to winter. And frankly, I have too much fall winter stuff in that closet for somebody who lives in Los Angeles. And I despise summer clothing, so I never buy it. So that's what I'm really in need for. So I was trying to be a good girl, but so many good stores. And a lot of you were sending me great recommendations, like Gorman. They had this incredible colorful rain jacket with like metallic pink on it. They didn't have my size. I was devastated. And then this place, Lemonade, that's in Bondi. Really cute, very nice quality cotton sets. Anyways, I could have done a lot more damage than I did, but I think I did enough. Without further ado, I will start with actually what we got in the first leg of the trip. If you watched these vlogs, we went to Garry Island off the coast of Queensland, which is basically like a sandy rainforest. It's so cool. And we spent a whole day with our guide named Pete, who's been living on the island for over 30 years. And he has his own gallery. He is a nature photographer. And so we went to the gallery, and my boyfriend is big into photography and collects photography books. So it was like really special to actually get a photography book like from somebody who we spent an entire day hanging out with. And we actually met up with him for dinner a few nights later, and he like wrote a little message to us in here. So that's very special and a great addition to the photo book collection. And then from his gallery, we also picked up this piece of art because we are building a gallery wall in our living room. And we don't just want to build a gallery wall of like meaningless pieces that we buy because they go together. We want to slowly build out a gallery wall of pieces with meaning that represent our story and our relationship. And so this was just perfect to pick up. And so far what we have, like all the frames are wood. So this is like perfect because essentially it's like photos of close-up tree bark in all of these different pockets. So it's kind of abstract and cool. It's neutral, so it won't clash with anything else in the gallery wall so far. And my boyfriend had actually done a photo set like this a few years ago. So it's kind of cool. You did yours in Hawaii?
No, Los Angeles.
Oh, in LA.
Yeah, actually in our neighborhood here, like the number, like the diversity of trees that we have in this neighborhood, you would never know unless you took a day and photographed every tree you saw and then analyzed them later and realized they're all different species of tree, and it makes a really cool collage.
So we were like, he had so much beautiful art, and he had a lot of different even collages like this that were like flowers and stuff like that. But because my boyfriend had done one similar in LA, he was like, this one speaks to me the most. So this is the one we picked up, and we will get a frame for it. And I'm very excited to have that on our gallery wall. It's like a very special memory. And then, speaking of books, I'll get the other book out of the way here. We have this book. Can you say the name?
Yes, Matt Formston, Surfing in the Dark.
Surfing in the Dark. I keep saying Formstein, and everyone tells me I'm wrong. They sound the same to me. And I didn't, like, I hear the same thing coming out of my mouth. Like, I don't know, so I feel really bad about it, but I'm hearing the same thing, so forgive me. But this is a children's book written by the person I did the Blind Leading the Blind episode with in Australia. So if you haven't checked that out, I mean, he's such a freaking cool guy. What he has accomplished is wild. And he wrote this children's book, and it has Braille embossed on the pages. Here's a little sneaky peeky. So I'm really excited to add that to my ever-growing collection of now 2 books by blind authors. 2 children's books, I should say. By the way, I recently did a video talking about books written by disabled authors that I recommend you read. If you guys want me to do a children's books by disabled authors that I recommend, let me know, and I can start a list going for that. Speaking of books, pre-order my book, Unseen, How I Lost My Vision Before My Voice, down below. Yes, it will be on Audible. Yes, I will be reading it myself. It is not available on Audible yet for pre-order, but it will be soon. But the hardcover is available. I recommend pre-ordering wherever you buy your books, whether that be a local bookstore or a big book chain. Links below. Up next, we have actually something from another blind person, Jo. Jo was the first follower I met while traveling in Australia, and I met her many times after that, that she makes these products. This is a baseball hat. It's a cream color, I believe. Mm-hmm. And it says, "I am blind," in big black letters. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, there's a little eye graphic.
Oh, cute.
Like a logo in blue and purple.
Oh, fun. Oh, I had no idea. The more you know. So she gave me this t-shirt as well that she makes. I think it's just plain on the front.
And then it says, "I am blind." Well, yeah, so it says but on the front and back.
Okay.
But on the back it's bigger, on the front it's smaller.
She made this for if you're like hiking and you want the people behind you hiking to know that you are blind. So I think these are so like kitschy and fun and cute. And I wore this once when I was in Australia, and I was like, I have to keep reminding myself that people will actually know without a doubt that I am blind, and if they don't, that's on them, because I literally wrote it across my forehead. Mm-hmm. Couldn't have made it more obvious and easy for them. So yeah, I love these, and she also makes like pins. So like if you go to work conferences, you know, everyone has name tags on. Do you know how much of my life I spent not knowing people wore name tags? And I was always like, how does everybody know each other's names? And so they say like, "I'm legally blind, please introduce yourself." So that way people like know to say who they are, stuff like that. So she sells different products for people in the blind community. If I can find where she sells them, I will have this link down below, as well as to the other stuff that I've showed so far from the small businesses. But yeah, very cool. Love that. And I kind of want to make hats, not to sell, like just for me to wear, like get some custom embroidered ones that say something similar in like different colors to go with different outfits, because things like at the airport, genuinely, that would be very useful. Or large crowds. Okay, the day I went surfing with Matt was on Manly Beach. So there's 2, from my understanding, the locals might be like, you're wrong. But my understanding is there's 2 main beaches. There's Bondi, which is like very iconic and very famous, where like the show Bondi Rescue happens, and we stayed in Bondi for almost a week. And then there's also Manly, which is the more like locals beach, and that's the beach Matt grew up surfing on. We surfed on both. I surfed twice while I was there, once on Bondi, once on Manly. And the folks from Manly Beach gave me some of their graphic tees.
Yeah, so it says Manly Surf School in like really fun like 70s style font.
So fun. And then on the back,
and then it says Manly Surf School with like a woman in like a bikini surfing, and there's like hibiscus flowers and a sunset and stuff.
Honestly, so fun. I might crop it.
Oh, that'd be super cool.
Yeah, because you know me, I love a crop tee. So I might like just take scissors to it and do a raw hem on it. I love a graphic tee that has a meaning. I don't like pointless graphic tees. Like I love my Elton John graphic tee for obvious reasons. Honestly, like a lot of the stuff in this haul was gifted. People were just very kind. So yeah, the Matt's book was gifted, the stuff from Jo was gifted, these shirts were gifted. We did buy the art from Peter and the book. And then they also gave me this one.
And this one's cool. It's like this pink monster guy that's surfing, and it says Manly Surf School in pink. And this really cool pink like monster font. Almost looks like chewed up bubble gum.
Cute.
Yeah, and then it's bigger on the back.
Same graphic. Yeah.
Honestly, really cool tees. Like,
They're so cool. I wish like the white one, because there's a white one and a pink one. I wish we'd gotten the one in your size. Yeah. They just like handed both of them to me when we were leaving. I'm sad that they're both my size. They're both extra small.
Yeah,
so
I would wear a white or a pink.
Yeah.
Those. They're cool.
That's true. You would wear that pink one. But yeah, I wish you had one, because they're honestly such sick graphic tees. That same day, I was asking them, because one of Matt's sponsors is Billabong. And I was like, where can I get Billabong swimsuits? Because I know there's so many cool, like, more small brands that make swimsuits in Australia. And I did check some of them out. But I'm really picky. I feel like because I'm petite, like I'm short torsoed, I'm very short, as you guys know. Finding a swimsuit that is a one piece that fits me. I prefer one pieces. They're just like easier. Like I like swimming, you know? I don't want to have to worry. I love the long sleeve ones, especially because it's good sun protection. And I have 2 long sleeve ones that I wear all the time, and I've had them for years. And every time I wear them on social, everyone's like, where did you get them? And I was like, ooh, maybe I can get some more Billabong ones while I'm here. So one of Matt's sponsors is Billabong, and I was like, do you know where I can go get some? And he was like, oh, the store is like 10 minutes from here. So we drove over to the store, and I got Matt's friends and family discount. And everything, when you convert USD to Aussie dollars, it's already so discounted for us. So I was like, well, now I have to buy something. They didn't have any swimsuits I liked, sadly. There was no like long sleeves in at the time, which I was like, it's fall, winter, what's going on? Anyways, I was bitter. But my boyfriend did a great job scouting stuff that I actually love, including this sweater and shorts set. It is like an avocado green, the inside of an avocado. This is a funny conversation because whenever people say avocado green, I'm like, but there's 2 greens, very different greens. There's a dark green on the outside and a light green on the inside. We gotta be specific with our avocado greens. So this is the inside of the avocado. And weird fun fact about me, one of my favorite textures ever is toweling. I love toweling. On the inside of clothes, on the outside of clothes, like I would much rather the inside of my sweater be that rough material than a soft fleece. I know I'm strange. I just love this texture. It has like palm tree pattern in it, which you can feel. It's not a different color. It's the same color. It's just texture on texture. And I can feel the like palm leaf designs all throughout it. And it had matching shorts, which I need more shorts. I'm very bad at buying proper summer clothes, and the part of LA I used to live in, I could like kind of get away with it, but now the area I live in is like gets so ridiculously hot, so I kind of have to. But yeah, this set is so cute and I love it, and I've worn it quite a lot. It's definitely going to be my go-to sweat set for the summer. And underneath I just have a little tank top. And then he also scouted these pants, which I am so in love with. I wish they had an extra small. I honestly typically wear small in pants these days, but these run exceptionally oversized, and that's coming from somebody who buys everything oversized. These are so cute, though. I just had to buy them. I was like, I don't even care. They are these wide-legged, flowy cotton pants with like a pattern of like sunshine and what else? I can't remember.
There's palm trees and leaves and little suns and little like spirally shapes, all in like a very like pastel-y like earth tones and blue.
So cute. And then along the side of one, I love how asymmetrical it is. Along the side of one, there's this embroidered blue wave pattern. And then it's not on the other side, but it is on the cuff of the other side, which it doesn't have on the other cuff. So fun. There was a matching top, because I love a matching set. Blind girl hack, short girl hack, matching sets are the best. I did have to get these taken up, and I literally had her take the wave up with it.
Get it taken up.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I had them take the wave up because I was like, I can't lose the wave.
You can't lose it.
I love it so much. And she was able to do that, which was awesome. There was a matching top, but it just wasn't my style. But this top is more my style, and it was from the same collection. So even though the pattern is different, the colors are the same. And I tried it on, and it honestly really worked. The girl at the store thought so. When I tried it on for my mom at home, she thought so. So it's basically this lightweight cotton, kind of slightly cropped-ish, maybe. And then it like just ties in the front. You'll see it better when I try it on. But yeah, it literally just like ties in the front. So you have to wear a little bralette under it or a bikini. Definitely, it's Billabong. The intention is probably swimwear underneath. But yeah, I really like that outfit. And it will be so good in the hot weather here. Okay, as I mentioned, we were staying in Bondi, and there was so much good shopping in Bondi. We had like half a day to scoot around, but I was being good because I don't need to spend more money than I need to spend. And also, I only had so much room in my suitcase. And like I said, it was fall, winter. So the clothes weren't exactly what I'm like in the market for right now. But there was this place called Bondi Active, which was on like the main strip. And I'm sure it's very touristy. To be honest, it's probably like I would never go to a souvenir shop and buy a shirt that says Bondi. But this stuff, they had like swimsuits and activewear and athleisure and outerwear and just really cool stuff. And it didn't all say Bondi on it or Bondi Active, which is the name of the brand, but some of it did. And because I am a tourist, but it was also still just cool clothes, I was like, I want some.
It's not just merch, it's like fashion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. It's not just like merch for the place. It's actual style. Like this. I'm so obsessed with this windbreaker. It's not a raincoat, it's a windbreaker. It doesn't have a hood, it just has like this collar. It's really nice quality too. Like these are metal at the ends of the drawstrings. And then all down the arms, it says Bondi Active in black and white. And then it's like a baby blue, a white, and a kind of highlighter green. Green is obviously my color right now.
And that blue, which is like very similar to the blue in our bedroom.
Yes. I mean, these are clearly colors I love. And I had seen it, I walked away, I was thinking about it for a couple days, and then we were going out to dinner, and I didn't bring a coat because I thought it was warmer than it was, and I was freezing, and we walked right by it, and I was like, okay, stop, I'm going in and I'm getting it. And I was actually wearing a jumpsuit that night that was the exact same blue color. So I was like, it was meant to be. And then a few days later, we walked by again, and this was on the mannequin on display right at the front. And it was the only one left. It was in my size, and I'm so obsessed with it. My boyfriend found this as well.
Basically spotted everything. I spotted the jacket too.
Yeah, yep. I mean, you know my style well now.
Yeah.
Over 2 years.
Say I'm not fashionable anymore. It's just that it's mostly I'm picking out stuff for you.
You've come a long
and you
way.
pick out stuff for me. We pick out stuff for each other.
Yes, you've come a long way, my love. So, this is like a button-up. I would wear it open. On the inside, it's that rough material that I love so much. I love an oversized button-up. And then on the sleeves, it has these patches.
So one says Beach Bum with sandals on it. One says Bondi with footprints on it. One says Bondi Beach in pink with green palm trees.
And I don't know if I said it, but it's like an army green color. And then on the other sleeve,
there's 3 more patches. There's a hang loose one in like red and aqua. There's a lifeguard one in white and red, and then a shark patrol one in yellow and blue.
Stop, it's so cute. What does it say here? It feels like it says something.
I want to say Pacific Paradise, and then on the other side, Bondi Beach.
Bondi Beach, Pacific Paradise, and then on the back of it, it says Bondi. So, yeah, in like embroidered letters.
Same color, which is nice.
Yeah, subtle. Oh, cool, I didn't actually even know that.
Yeah.
My mom loved this when she saw it. She was like, and I knew she would. She was like, if you don't wear that, I'll wear it. I did bring gifts home for my parents and for Elton. Whilst I was in Bondi, I also picked up Bondi Sands Technicolor Sapphire. Is a fake tanner, not gradual. This one is like a express mousse. This one is the serum for the face. And then I bought 2 of the non-sapphire products. But the reason I want the sapphire is because it has blue undertones and it is designed for fair-skinned people with cool undertones. Hi, that's me. Because a lot of fake tan on us just pulls to orange or olive. So this is made just for us girlies. And it was literally so much cheaper. I couldn't get over it. It was insane, which is why I had to then pick up 2 more products to give a go. I think this one's just the Gradual Self-Tanner lotion. Because I am a huge fan of a gradual self-tanning lotion. I usually use the Saint Tropez Watermelon. Used it for years. Love it. And then...
That is...
the face one?
Face one, yeah.
The gradual face one. So these 2 go together, and then these 2 go together. So I'm set for the summer. And then I also picked up... the lid's gone. I used it already.
Oh, that's what that... I have the lid here.
Oh, do
I
you?
was wondering what that was for.
Yeah, so this is the glove that I picked up as well, which I actually used it when I was in Australia. Big fan. It worked really well. whilst I was in Bondi, on the Sunday, there was this local market that happens every weekend, and I am a massive fan of a local market. It's my favorite. There is a handful of things I regret not buying. And that's how you know you should have bought them, because I'm still thinking about them. Amongst that handful is a baseball hat from Lemonade that was like an icy lemon yellow that said lemonade. So cute. I love a baseball hat, and I don't have a lemon yellow one, and that's a really good color on me, the icy lemon. And Lemonade, such a cute name. I regret that. Secondly, Peter Alexander. This one will haunt me for the rest of my life. Somebody tell Peter Alexander to call me, okay? He had this, it's a pajama store, and they had this Kermit the Frog, long sleeve, green, soft crew neck with an embroidered Kermit the Frog face on it. It will haunt me for the rest of my days. The amount of times I have thought to myself, I should wear that today, but I don't have it to wear. Mistakes were made.
The amount of times I told you to get it too.
I know, I was trying to be
really
good.
gung-ho about it.
I was trying to be good, and I regret it so utterly much. Because I feel like I don't say it that much on camera, but in my day-to-day life, like the amount that I say it's not easy being green is a little unhinged. It's one of my, if somebody was like, what's your favorite quote? It's not easy being green by Kermit the Frog. Fire quote. I say it all the time. And I just so regret that. So that's one of the things. And then the other thing was at this market, there was this really cool knit sweater with denim sleeves. So fire. I went back to get it. I walked away from it. And then I went back a few hours later because I was like, I'm going to regret not getting it. It was gone, and I do regret it. So there you go. But at that market, we went with our friends, Zoe and Asher, who are locals. And Zoe and I got this matching necklace. This woman hand beads them. And it is these baby blue beads with a little pearlescent starfish, puffy star in the center. This is so stinking cute, and they're little friendship necklaces. And then I also picked up from a different jewelry stand this little gold chain with a chili, a little chili pepper on it, which is chili peppers are supposed to be good luck when worn on jewelry, apparently.
And
I don't know.
Zoe had one.
And Zoe had one already, this exact one from that same market. So we have our dual friendship necklaces from around the world, and that makes me very happy. And I think they're super cute. And I'd actually been wanting a chili pepper necklace for years, so that was an easy purchase, and this is just so me. This color, in the summer, it's adorable. And they were very reasonably priced, and I love supporting small local businesses, so definitely had to do that. I got gifted a bunch of beauty products from different beauty brands who are all accessible and inclusive. We love that. I was there for a beauty summit where I was speaking. I was the keynote speaker about inclusivity in the beauty industry, something I'm very passionate about. And they had all these different local Australian beauty brands, these indie beauty brands that were all accessible. So they all kindly gifted me product. So now I can show you guys. This is Okkiyo. I believe it's how it's pronounced. I keep wanting to say Okkiyo, but I think it's Okkiyo. It was started by an optometrist, and she wanted to make products for people with sensitive eyes, things like chronic blepharitis, inflammation, dry eye, who still want to be able to wear makeup but need it to be very, very, very good on sensitive eyes. So her first product, I believe, is this mascara, which her color scheme is high color contrast. Love that. And it has the most impressive braille I've ever felt on a package. That's the nicest, that is not coming off. That is so nice. One piece of feedback that I would give, though, is in the future, if she plans to expand the line and have more products in similar tubes, I don't think it should say the name of the brand in Braille. I think it should say mascara. This is a piece of feedback I have for pretty much every brand that just puts their name on it. I want to know the product. I don't want to know your name. So that would be my one piece of initial feedback, or having Okkiyo on one side and then mascara on the other. It's not so much a problem right now while there's only one product in the line in this tube, but in the future, if she expands to liquid liners in the same tubes or something like that, or lip glosses, then it might become a problem. Just my 2 cents, because I do a consulting for...
There you go, free consulting. People
that was
pay big bucks for that.
Well, it's true. So that is my free piece of advice. They gave me so many of these. They come in brown and black. I gave one to my mom. I don't have it on today, but I did use it for most of my trip after getting it, and I love it. Oh, I also was gifted some more of my favorite lip glosses from Revlon. They had those there. This is a super cool brand. If you guys saw the video I made about how I like hired inclusively for my photo shoot for my book, and that like everybody who was on set had some kind of like disability, my makeup artist Steph is a quadriplegic, and so she does like a lot of different adaptations to do makeup. And these, I immediately thought of her. This is By Storm. That's the brand name. And they make adaptive like silicone grips. So you can put these over the lip gloss. It's designed to fit like almost any cylinder. So like a nail polish or a lip gloss, or most mascaras are in a cylinder. Anything that's in a cylinder, essentially. It has Braille on it. It has capital BS, By Storm. Not to be confused with other BS. They're fun colors. They're really like soft, very high quality. And they come in different shapes depending on like what your need is. So I think these are super, super cool grips. Again, I will have all these small indie brands linked down below, especially because they're being inclusive, which is just so awesome to see. Then this shampoo and conditioner line. Okay, so this company, Wild, they sell, I believe, in salons, select salons across Australia. And of course, you can get them online. They make shampoo and conditioner for blondes. I don't think they have other ones yet, or maybe they just didn't have other ones at the event. But they have Braille wrapped right around the lid. So this one says blonde conditioner in, again, like really good Braille, 3D printed plastic on, like right on there. And then they are like a snap top, which makes life easier as well. Soft squeeze tube, really easy to squeeze the product out. So absolutely love these. The boxes have Braille on it as well. Boxes are always so much harder to get good quality Braille on there, but it is pretty good. So if you're a blonde and you want to support a small Australian business that is trying their best to be inclusive, check them out, highly recommend. And then, so I got a makeup remover puff and makeup removing clothy wipes, both like reusable, one from Okkiyo and the other from Sandra Glynn. And then from Sandra Glynn, she's a makeup artist, works with Guide Dogs Australia to put on classes to teach blind people how to put on their makeup, which is really cool. And she started her own line, so she gave me all of her brushes, which if you're a makeup lover, you know you can never have enough brushes. And these ones feel like really nice quality. So thrilled to get some fresh brushes. I won't say no. And she also gave me her mascara as well. Okkiyo also makes these magnifying mirrors, which are not of use to me, but they are to many in the blind community. I think it lights up.
Oh yeah, cool. Ooh, nice. It's got the same branding colors.
And
really
then,
pretty blue and yellow.
look at yourself.
5 times magnification.
Wow. So very nice if you're traveling. Like, because you can have a big one at home that sits on your countertop, but if you're traveling, this is great to like, keep in your purse for checking on the go. And we are at the final round. This was actually also gifted to me. I'm telling you, the Aussies were so kind to me. This is from an Australian brand called Camilla. Very maximalist, very oversized, very comfy, and they gifted these products to me. They let me pick 2 outfits. So I picked this from the Wizard of Oz collection. It's the Alphaba outfit, the Defying Gravity joggers. Look at the blingy. I mean, these are joggers, but like fancy dress-up joggers. They're just covered in bling. So cool. It's like an Oz pattern. And then the sides have this like silky part with a different pattern on it. It's just so good. It's so cool. They fit me perfectly. And then I got the matching crew neck crop t-shirt. This is fancy. Like, I would go to a nice restaurant in high heels in this. I mean, I wore it on a talk show in the evenings. So blingy. I also wore it on stage while I was there when I did my speech. And it was so blingy under the stage lights. It's super comfy, ridiculously good quality, and I very much identify with Alphaba. Happy to get my hands on that. Very special collection. And then I got this outfit that Paris Hilton wore. Paris Hilton and I match. We have the same outfit from Camilla, and it is this, again, cropped t-shirt It has some bling on it, and it has like a yellow and blue design. The bottom has this little like metal ring detail. And I got it with a matching skirt. I'll put photos up of this one. We took little beach photos in Bondi wearing this. But yeah, the skirt is so good. It's just so flowy, very princessy, so fun, really beautiful. On a taller girl, it would look more like a crop top and a skirt. On me, it looks kind of like a dress, but I feel like because of the belting design, you might be able to tell that it's a two-piece. Very cute wraparound skirt. So flowy, makes you just want to spin in circles in the sand. And that is everything I got when I was in Australia. I really hope to return again so I can get that lemonade hat, get my little It's Not Easy Being Green sweater. Oh, I also really wanted to get Uggs while I was there, but I got confused because I wanted Uggs since 1979, I think it is, but they custom make them, so I didn't have time to do that. And then there's like Ugg stores everywhere, not like our Ugg, not like U, big G, little g, like the normal UGG. We associate Ugg with a brand, but it is just like the name of a style of shoe. But I was like, am I ripping off Ugg since 1979 if I buy those? I don't know. I don't think so, because it's just like a classic style of Australian shoe. Anyways, I got stressed, so I didn't, but I considered it because they're iconic. Okay, when I was filming earlier, I completely forgot to show you this brand, The Dairy. They make like phone cases, wallets, that kind of stuff. And I had purchased a few weeks ago. I was away for a month. I purchased this probably 2 months ago online. I was randomly searching for a MagSafe wallet because mine was destroyed after years of use. And I wanted something cute, and I found this one from a brand that I had never heard of called The Dairy. And it's like a creamy white, I think faux leather? I don't know. I think faux leather. And it has a red and pink sardine can on it, which I just thought was really stinking cute. So I got it, and then they saw that I got it, and they were like, we would love to send you more things. So they let me pick some stuff out, and I like hadn't even known when I purchased from them they were an Australian brand, and I was like, wait, I'm literally about to go to Australia. It worked out perfectly. So now I have the matching phone case to my MagSafe wallet. Clearly I loved this MagSafe wallet because I got the blue colorway as well with the current case that I'm using on my iPhone, which is like a blue with fun like sun and I don't know, I can't see. Other things.
There's a heart, and there's a baguette, and a seashell, and a little snake, and a tulip, and all sorts of stuff.
It's just like very summer vibes. I really like the blue colorways. And then on my Pixel, I have a pink Pixel. This honestly might be my favorite case. With a pink case on it with tinned tomatoes. I love tomatoes so much. And then the last one I got for myself is this one. I'm gonna have so much fun changing out my phone cases. This one I think was called like Journeys or something. It has like travel related things on it maybe.
I love this one. I don't know what's on it.
Being blind is so hard.
I had described it to you before. It's got like different like squiggly patterns and geometric shapes, all like squiggly and dots and lines and different colors like orange and kind of a light blue and some green and red in there.
See why this was hard for me to describe? And then I get to, you know, change up my wallets. So fun. So yeah, absolutely love these. I also got one for my mom and she loves it. Anyways, that's everything. Until next time, you can click over here to watch my surfing video in Australia, or you can click over here to watch my Gari vlog. Bye.